All right, y'all. Welcome back to another reaction video. Before we get started, I want to preface this video. This video is Mowry divorce video. And before we get started, I want to first say that nobody asked me to review this video. She didn't even ask for a married person or a married man to review this video, but I just felt compelled to do so because one, I'm starting to realize and see the light on the impact that divorce have on society, and being a product of divorced parents, being in a community full of single parent households and mostly single mom households, and see how that just ravishes and destroys communities. I saw this video floating around the timeline. I've seen people's different takes. So I just wanted to review here and document my thoughts while we review this video. So without any further ado, let's roll the tape.
Recovering from a divorce feels like a whirlwind journey. I found that through the process, divorce isn't a place where we arrive. It's entering a new chapter of life with many nuances and no one-size-fits-all handbook. One moment you're relieved, feeling like you've conquered something significant. Then suddenly, waves of emotions hit you all over again. It's a side of divorce that isn't often discussed, especially when there are kids involved. You strive to be a role model, teaching them resilience and self-care. You try different things to soothe and release emotional buildup, with exercise, journaling your thoughts, meditation, and seeking therapy to cope with the breakup and the dreams you had for the future. It may sound cliche, but time truly does have a way of soothing pain. Someday, I believe I'll be able to look back on this time with nothing but warmth and gratitude for the beautiful children brought into my life and the stronger version of myself that emerged from the experience. For anyone who is going through this, I would love to hear your experience. Share your story, because there's power in dialogue. As women, we take our power back by sharing our stories and bringing any deep shame we hold from this experience into the light. I love you guys. Tia.
So much to unpack here, man. First of all, throughout this whole video, there's no reason why, right? And this is what's missing in all of this. Not all divorces are created equal. There are some women who spent a lifetime being abused physically, mentally, emotionally. And there are some people who just want to be, feel young again and see if they still got it. But she mentioned her kids briefly here, and it was all about her journey. But what she doesn't know, and will not know until the kids are older, is the damaging impacts that is going to have on those kids, taking their dad away, taking their dad out of the household, right? She has a beautiful house. It appears she has a beautiful lifestyle. Let's dissect this video frame by frame. But at the end of the day, nobody talks about the kids. Nobody talks about the reason why. And everybody think that divorce is created equal. Like, you getting a divorce, I'm getting a divorce. Did he hit you? Like, nobody is saying why. And at the end of the day, the kids, when you get married and then you have kids, it's no longer about you and your single journey. You have to go and build God's kingdom. Right? So
Recovering from a divorce feels like a whirlwind journey.
Beautiful room.
I found that through the process.
Look at Mama's skin glowing.
It's entering a new chapter.
Mama got, sponsorship deals, getting photographed. Not even her job is the same,
Of life with many nuances and no one size.
Taking girls' trips.
It's all him.
You know what I'm saying?
One moment you're relieved, feeling like you've conquered something.
Look at that big ass closet. How many people out there who are getting divorced has a closet like this? You got to look at the nuances, what's not being communicated. Look at this big ass room.
Waves of emotions hit
Bright lights getting sunlight glistening on the
all
skin.
over again. It's a side of divorce that isn't often discussed.
And look at baby girl. Look at those beautiful eyes. You stole her dad away. Nobody talks about you stealing her dad. You're getting the divorce. She's losing a father. She's losing a husband too. Not only that, you're losing a husband, your daughter is losing a husband too. Nobody talks about the role of a husband, and your daughter just lost her first husband. Her dad is her first husband, and her dad is no longer there. So not only you getting divorced, baby girls getting divorced as well.
Especially when there are kids involved.
And now look at old boy. Now he doesn't know this, but he is now a son husband. Mama's new boyfriend. You're going to have all of her emotional dumping, everything. You can do nothing right from this point on. You lost a dad, you lost a king, you lost a role model, and nobody's going to talk about that.
Role model, teaching them resilience.
Look at mama, looking like a snack, looking to get ran through. I don't know if this is her intention, you know what I mean? Mama's looking like a snack right now, but, hey, never mentioned if her husband is still a good man. It is implied that he is evil. Don't even correct it. Like, my husband didn't do anything wrong. If he did something wrong, let the world know, But all those things are just secret.
And self-care. You try different things to soothe and release emotional buildup with exercise, journaling your thoughts, meditation, and seeking therapy to cope with the breakup and the dreams you had for the future. It may sound cliche.
Mama arching that thing back on the 7 C's, you know what I mean?
But time truly does have a way of soothing pain. Someday, I believe I'll be able to look back on this time with nothing but warmth and gratitude.
Look at that. Son, husband, and daughter. They're going to grow up, have everything, right? But we'll check in on them in another 10 years, man. I know this firsthand, that things might seem rosy, but it ain't all cracked out. It ain't all rosy, man. It's a sad situation, but, thoughts and prayers, you know what I'm saying? Thoughts and prayers.
For the beautiful children brought into my life.
Look at her, little princess. Everybody's just focusing on her words. But what about the daughter who lost a husband as well? What about her future? Is she going to be a strong, independent woman like mama? Is she going to get after the bag? Is she going to know what a husband should look like? She's not going to know that. So she's going to grow up not knowing what a true husband under a household looks like. She's going to have her dad visiting from time to time. But at the end of the day, is she going to really know what to look for in a husband? Is she going to really know what it looks like to be in a household full of that warm, unconditional love from a husband? Only time will tell.
My life and the stronger version of myself
now mama crying
from the experience. For anyone who is going through this, I would love to hear your experience. Share your story, because there's power in dialogue. As women,
look at little girl. Her dad should be in this video dancing with her too. It's just sad, man. I have a little girl, a little bit younger than she is. Well, I think, yeah. And I can't just imagine another man trying to fill my role. I can't imagine that.
We take our power back by sharing our stories and bringing any deep shame we hold from this experience into the light. I love you guys. Tia.
Hey, we'll check in on them from time to time. I don't really care for what she got to say. At the end of the day, it's the kids, yo. It's the kids that have to grow up and basically become contributors to society. And when they don't have all of their needs met, they're going to look for different voids. And that's how you get into trouble. I've seen it growing up in my community. And as a person who is able to escape that and look back and see the damage that was done from all the men that abandoned their kids or all the women that kicked the men out, it's just, a series of bad decisions, man. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Are you guys a product of a divorced, broken home? You know, was it all abusive? Did you overcome that? Let me know down in the comments. But till then, holla on the next one. Peace.